What's up, fellow party people? It's me, Caroline, and I got a new camera. So, my check-in is 28 days away, which is crazy. It's a little less than a month, and I'm so excited. But I know some of you checked in on January 11th, and a lot of you have check-in days coming up very, very quickly. So I thought it would be more beneficial to make a packing tips video. These are just items that you may not have thought of beforehand, but will be very, very helpful during your program. These are items that I figured I would pack myself just from watching other vlogs, from being in college and just being very busy. These items are to help you with your health and keep up your energy to be able to work full-time and experience everything you want to experience in Florida, because I already know that I'm going to be exhausted. Also, as a native Floridian, it's items that you may not have thought of, because let me tell you, Florida's weather is not always palm trees and sunshine, contrary to popular belief. It's also just some items that I thought would be helpful from watching previous vlogs or reading blogs about the Disney college program and stuff that would just be helpful to have. If you're flying as well and you don't want to have to worry about weight limit, don't worry, because a lot of these you can buy down in Orlando. Or if you already arrived, sorry I missed you guys. I really tried to get this out beforehand, I really did. I'm very sorry. But a lot of these you can buy during the program down in Orlando. So, all that being said, let's get started! Let's open our handy dandy notebook. Number 1, a bag or some sort of backpack, falling over, bag or backpack for check-in. From watching other vlogs, a lot of them said, put that down. A lot of them said that it would be really helpful to have a bag just so you don't have to carry all of your documents in a folder, so you can have them in a bag with you and you don't really have to worry about them getting worried or losing them or whatever. They're just right with you. I like backpacks because they're hands-free. It's just my personal opinion. Plus, I'm probably going to be wearing leggings, which for some reason in 2016 we have smartphones with access to the entire world, but no pockets for leggings yet. Explain how that makes sense to me, because I just don't freaking know. Number 2. This is for those of you ladies. Guys, you are more than welcome to purchase this as well. It's a free country. You can do what you want, but this is a product that is more geared towards women, but still feel free to watch and purchase as well. This was something that I actually asked for my birthday and then I got for Christmas and forgot about it, so it was kind of a nice little surprise. But this is the Girls Auto Clinic Glove Box Guide. I'll post the link in the description below of where you can purchase this. This is for you ladies who are going to be driving to the program and are like me and are absolutely clueless about cars. Like, it's just over your head. It's written by a girl mechanic, so it's written in a way that we can understand without using so many complicated, like, I don't even know, but it's just so simple. That for me, I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I just know that I feel more comfortable knowing that if something were to happen to my car, I know a little bit more information of what to do, what not to do, what I can touch, what I can't touch in the car, and that way I feel more comfortable taking it to a mechanic, knowing what I can do myself, and knowing that I won't be taken advantage of and pay $500 that would have cost $20 if I just took care of it on my own. So really, if you're absolutely clueless about cars and going to be driving, because I know a lot of you are driving very, very far distances, definitely recommend looking into this book. Number 3, let me tell you, whoever came up with the name Sunshine State for Florida was either on drugs or is a compulsive liar, was a compulsive liar. You know what I mean? Because that is just so far from the truth. Yes, Florida is sunnier than other areas. And a lot of people, when they think of Florida, they think of the beach. When I think of Florida, I think of pine trees. Anyone else who is born and raised in Florida, y'all feel me. It will rain a lot. If you are spring advantage, spring quarter, even fall, if you're gonna be here at any time from May to August, even maybe a little bit into September, it will rain a lot. So, something I really recommend bringing is a rain jacket. Or you can bring rain jacket or umbrella. I prefer to have a rain jacket because it does rain in February and March when it's a little bit colder, and cold rain is just horrible. But I also recommend having a pair of shoes, or at least 2 pairs of shoes that are okay to get wet. Don't bring only canvas shoes, because if you have only canvas shoes, on the days where it rains, your socks are gonna get wet, your feet are gonna get wet, and you're just gonna be miserable. So bring some sort of sneakers where it's like a little bit raised up. You know, here. These are actually my running shoes, but I also wear them in case when it rains in the summer, so that it's raised up a little bit, so that I don't have to worry about water getting into the shoe and getting me wet and just feeling gross. But for the winter months, I have a pair of boots that they're cute, but I don't really care about them that much, so if it rains, I'll be good. I know some people in Florida have rain boots. I've lived here my whole life. I've never owned a pair of rain boots, and I've been perfectly fine, but that also is an option for you as well. Speaking of unpredictable Florida weather, I'm about to get really passionate because I cannot tell you how many posts I've seen on the Disney College Program Facebook page about people packing swimsuits and tank tops, and that's all they have right now. No. Do you see what I live in Florida? Do you see what I'm wearing? It is 51 degrees outside right now. It will get cold. Granted, yes, Florida does not get cold as often as other states, but it still gets really cold. You will want at least 3 or 4 sweaters. Please bring at least 3 sweaters. If you come here and all you have is a bunch of tank tops and short sleeve shirts, when it gets cold in February, March, or November, you will be mad at yourself for not packing those things. I know that there's gonna be someone up in like Michigan who's just like, this girl's just a Florida girl, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Let me tell you a little something, you Michiganian. Okay, there is a difference between humid cold and dry cold. Florida is that difference. I have friends from Minnesota who told me that Florida's weather was colder than Minnesota because of the humid cold. There were times growing up where I was bundled up at the bus stop with a sweater, scarf, earmuffs, gloves, thermal socks. There were even days where I wore thermal underwear and leggings under my jeans. And yes, I get cold easily, but it will get cold at some point. I promise you that at least 5 days during your program, whether you're fall or spring, at least 5, at the very least, it will get cold. I got a little passionate, sorry. Number 5, coconut oil. That was so calm after getting so passionate about Florida's weather. I know this is kind of random, and it's seemingly a little expensive at first because it's like $8 per jar, but this little jar serves so many purposes. I only use it for 3 of its the 3 was like hiding behind the jar, so anyways, I only use it for 3 of its very, very, very many purposes. That's just because I haven't done too much research on it, but you can use it for a lot. The 3 things I use it for are deep hair conditioner once a week, I use it as shaving cream, and I use it as makeup remover. Never have I ever experienced a makeup remover that takes off my mascara as effectively as coconut oil. Also, when you think about it, makeup remover is freaking expensive. It may not be $8 a pack, but over time it adds up. And it only takes like this much, this little tiny bit out of this entire jar to take off all your makeup on your face. So coconut oil is a great money saver. It's very healthy for your skin because it's natural. So I recommend investing in coconut oil. Again, sorry guys, this is something more geared towards girls, but hey, you can use it as shaving cream on your little facey face if you want to. Number 6. Oh, I have never worked a full-time job before, but I had 17 credit hours, a part-time job, and extracurriculars all in one semester. So I am very used to constantly being on the go and just being very busy. So something that helped me keep up my energy, also being on a college budget, you can't always afford as much produce as you would like to buy because it's America and health is a business. So a great way to get nutrients that you may be missing out on from getting greens and all that stuff. Alive daily multivitamin pills. This is specifically for women's, but they also sell it for men. It just really helps with keeping up your energy and making sure that your body has the essential nutrients that you need. Especially being exhausted, being in different weather that you may not be used to. I highly recommend investing in this because although I have never worked a full-time job, I know it's going to be exhausting. Speaking of taking care of your health, I highly recommend EMERGEN-C and ZICAM for your immune system. ZICAM, it tastes absolutely disgusting, but you're supposed to take it at the first sign of a cold. The annoying part is it tastes really bad and you have to take it every 3 hours. But if you are like me and you hate being sick, especially hate being sick when you have to work full-time, definitely recommend investing in ZICAM so that it will get you over the sickness faster. EMERGEN-C also helps boost your immune system, especially if you aren't getting enough sleep during the program. Highly recommend investing in EMERGEN-C. Those are 2 things that you can buy in Orlando as well at the grocery store. Number 8 is Rubbermaid drawers. This is for extra storage in case you are like me, sorry roommates, and you like to have options. I'm also driving to the program, so I don't have to worry about weight limits and stuff. From watching the vlogs, they provide a dresser and a nightstand and a closet, but you have no guarantee on how big the closet is going to be. Hey, that rhymed! So just from living in an apartment, I didn't have a lot of storage there, so I had a lot of my pants and stuff and undergarments in Rubbermaid drawers, so I highly recommend bringing Rubbermaid drawers. Also, if you're gonna have a lot of accessories, bags, want someplace to put your makeup, Rubbermaid drawers are your best friend. Number 9 is a lunchbox and ice pack. This is for those shifts where it's in the middle of the day, or basically any shift is gonna cut into your meal time. Because if you are constantly buying food at the parks and hoping to save money, good luck with that. It's also just healthier for you to have homemade stuff. So I recommend having a lunchbox and an ice pack especially to keep your food cold. From what I've heard, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be fridges during your breaks. That way you're not spending so much money that you don't need to be spending, and you have a way to carry your food and keep it cold, because the plastic bags may have worked in high school, but it's just not gonna cut it with this Florida heat especially. Number 11, beach towel. I know this may be a little bit obvious, but for me, growing up, whenever I was packing for a vacation or summer camp or something that took place in the summer, so I was packing a swimsuit for it, something that I would always seem to forget till the second before leaving were beach towels. I would always remember the towels for the shower and bath towels, but I would always seem to forget beach towels. So really this is kind of speaking for myself right now. Remember to bring a beach towel. I guarantee there's someone out there that would have forgotten that had they not watched this video. So you are welcome. I'm looking at you, Paul. And last but certainly not least is number 12. This is a water filter because Florida tap water is absolutely disgusting. And sure, you can go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of water jugs, but in the end, the water filter is probably just going to save you a lot more money, and it's just less of a pain to always have to buy water jugs. So I definitely recommend investing in a water filter. So there we are. That concludes our list. Yeah. A lot of these, like I said, you can buy in Orlando, but I just wanted to make this vlog since the check-in dates are coming up pretty soon. I hope that you guys found this super helpful, and if there's anything that I didn't mention that you would recommend bringing, feel free to post in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it to be helpful. I will see you all next time. Have a magical day.